So, where were we? We were going to give the key back, right? Oh, you brought the key. Well, go ahead and open the storeroom if you want. Feel free to take whatever you want out of there as well. That's a good trade for getting my husband back, I think. Okay, so we have free reign at anything in here. There are actually some very good items in here. There's a jam and jelly, a highly nutritious snack, restores 50 FP, another boost sheet, temporarily makes a party member invisible, warding against attacks. And a life shroom! Definitely worth it. And we also have in here, you got a Defend Plus badge, boosts Mario's defense by 1. That reminds me, I need to go in here ASAP and equip Quick Change. This makes it so you don't use an action by switching party members. Fun thing, this was 4 BP in 64. They changed it to 7 for TTYD because of how broken it was. It's one of those things where I definitely lament it being raised that much, but I understand why from a balancing perspective. Hold up, hey, who's there? I just heard a voice. There's no way that people could be here. Seriously, that's just so unlikely. Yeah? Huh? What's that you say? You've seen a chest like this before? Get out of here. No, I'm not like those chests, I promise. Look at my eyes. Tell me I'm lying. I'm not, seriously, just get me out of here. See, you'll see. Don't make me beg. What? Come on, you know how ridiculous you sound right now. I'm laughing in here. You honestly think I'm going to curse you when I get out? Curse you? Well, I did plan on doing something to you, but it's not so much a curse as a really wonderful new ability that will allow you to go to special places. Doesn't that sound nice? Aw, come on, please. Just find this key and open the chest, okay? I know it's near this town somewhere. I just can't go look for it myself. Because I'm in here. So pretty please? Hey, good news. Wait, is that? Oh my, you already found the key. Oh, happy day. Wee fools. I mean, they weren't lying about this being an ability to help us reach special places. That was true. What were you expecting? Do you think a lovely lady would pop out or something? Now I'm going to hit you with the king of curses, the cursiest cursed ever. Via my terrible power, you will know the pain of having your body roll up real small. Be cursed. Ow. Wehehehe, now you're cursed, loser. Savor your suffering. When this curse strikes you, you won't even be able to walk. You'll be forced to roll around as a tacky tube. Wehehehe, your suffering amuses me, and so I laugh. Now show me your cursed plight so I can laugh all the more. Just press and hold ZR, and rotate the left stick repeatedly. This does require ZR, you can't use R for this. Your pathetic misery thrills me to the core. When you're in that form, you must roll everywhere like some embarrassingly extruded wheel. I want to get a good long look at you in this pitiful form. Now roll. Roll like a dropped butterscotch on a sidewalk. What the hell? What the hell is this metaphor? Well, do you see how pitiful and tubular you are? When the suffering becomes too much, press B to revert to your normal self. Don't forget. Neat. So tell me, do you now understand your eternal cylindrical agony? I do understand. I leave you to suffer, fools. Eternal cylindrical agony is a very funny phrase. I don't know why. You opened the storeroom, I see. Feel free to take whatever you want out of there. That's a good trade for a chance to get my husband back, I think. No sense in fighting, though. I should get the store ready for business. Sure wish I had my husband back in normal form to help me run the place, you know. Okay, so if we come back later, again, every time I'm mashing text with B, so I immediately just bonk Goombella. Hello. That was really fast. RDM issue 3, rogue report today. At noon today, the Access Express ran late for the first time in 10 years as a suspicious incident activated station security measures. Area youth and huge train enthusiast Lackey was found taking pictures in an employee-only area near the Express and was gang tackled by local Samaritans. I understand how much people are into trains, but we've got safety and security measures to uphold, blustered the train engineer. The youth was released with just a warning this time. Shop reporter, go! This week's we highlight Glitzville's souvenir shop, though they've never attracted as many customers as the nearby hot dog stand. The proprietor is certain that any day now, people will in fact notice that his shop exists. Early on in our interview, the owner of the nearby hot dog stand cornered a reporter and had this to say: the souvenir shop is irrelevant to the true hot dog connoisseur with 10 coins to spend. A minor scuffle broke out shortly thereafter, but we're happy to report that no one was seriously injured. Apparently everyone in Glitzville knows how to roll with a punch. Cooking for rookies, hey there rookies. They don't give you like a, oh, if you come here in 10 minutes you'll get a bonus, cause like, we can't really leave. Cooking for rookies, hey there rookies, flex your bendy straws because today's recipe is for fresh juice. Just blend honey syrup until you reach a nice frothy texture and enjoy. Try one in the morning to start your day off right. We're just getting started, people. Wait until you see the glorious next issue. Published by Rogueport Restoration Committee. Wow, that is a lot of reading. I am tired. I have no FP. Speaking of being tired, I should use the inn for once in my life. Wait. Damn it. I thought I picked up an inn coupon along the way, but I guess not. Oops. My bad. But yeah, for once, we'll actually rest. You actually get a reward, or like a special item if you rest here. Refresh your body and soul at our lovely Twilight Inn. Our rate is 10 coins. Will you stay the night? Enjoy your rest, sir. It's funny I didn't show this earlier because this is what got me into Paper Mario in the first place. The animation of Mario sliding under a bed like this was like the most charming thing to me as a child. Did you sleep well? Well, have a nice Twilight. Like, this is not even an exaggeration. You got a Peachy Peach. Fruit found in Twilight Town. Replenishes 1 HP and 2 FP. God damn it. So long, Mr. Mushroom. Equivalent exchange, not so much. But because of that, I should definitely rest. But again, I think I've told the story somewhere, but my first experience was a store demo where I was enamored with the game. I really want to play this. Oh, please help my husband return to normal form so he can help me run the place. Greetings, welcome to the Twilight Shop. What you need? So, like... what the hell was he talking about? I thought the animation was so charming that I wanted to play the game. I didn't have an N64, so I could not play the game. I found that there was a sequel to Thousand Door through a store demo, I'm pretty sure. A store demo that was basically the opening section of Petal Meadows. And I needed it. It's like, it was immediately my most anticipated game, because I wanted to play the original Paper Mario so badly that the idea of finally getting to play a sequel was like, oh my god, I need to play this. So yeah, that's my story. But again, I wouldn't actually play Paper Mario 64 until the Virtual Console in 2009. I've contemplated doing that for Fox Girls Favorites, not even kidding. The only thing stopping me is I have a lot of RPGs on this list as is. I don't know if I want to add another Paper Mario, but maybe someday I'll stream the game, because I do love the original too. In some ways, I think it's the more well-rounded game, but this game has higher highs, and the same goes to Super as well. Super Paper Mario has really high highs, but some absolutely atrocious lows at times. So that's kind of why I'm more mixed on the games from an objective standpoint, even though I do love the original and Thousand Door quite a bit. Thank you for the hydration check. I will get to that shortly, as I'm slightly worn out, actually, I'm not even gonna lie. I'm gonna do something goofy here, just to speed this up a little bit. I'm gonna deal a little bit of damage, and then we'll tattle, and then attack with Mario. That's so weird to guard in this version. I'm so not used to that timing. There's actually another variation called the Amazy Daisy that's rare and extremely powerful and usually runs, but it gives like a ton of star points. That's a crazy Daisy. It may look totally cute, but it's a serious foe. Max HP is 7, attack is 2, and defense is 0. What you gotta worry about is its lullaby. That tune will totally zonk you out. If you manage to guard well though, you might not pass out. Try to learn the timing. When its HP runs low, it runs away, so try to KO it in one fell swoop. Well, we can heal the 1 HP of damage we've taken. God damn it, I was joking. It also fills up the audience, which is nice. I'm actually surprised it didn't run. Normally they run quite frequently. The one problem with backtracking in this chapter is this narrow-ass corridor. This does suck, actually, because it's like impossible to actually dodge the Crazy Daisy there. If I had any actual grievance with this chapter, and the backtracking, it's just literally sneaking through here. The backtracking is, and also just enemy respawns. You got an Earthquake, attacks all enemies on the ground or ceiling and does 5 damage. That'll be very helpful later on. Where the hell is the Shine Sprite? There should be a Shine Sprite nearby, I'm pretty sure. I think oh, shoot. Huh. The problem is, with our current setup, I don't think I can actually deal 20 damage in one turn. But hey, we can tattle it. That's an amazing Daisy. This mystical Daisy is like the rarest thing ever. Max HP is 20, attack is 20. Ew, and defense is 1. Since it has such high HP and runs away really quickly, it's almost impossible to beat. Plus its lullaby has massive attack power, so if we're low in HP, we need to scram. You gotta think hard about whether to fight or bolt. I'm gonna try something. This might not work out, but we'll give it a shot. There. The buttons keep switching, I'm scared. Okay. Well, we got one. Cool. And it's gonna bolt. That's fine. I can't say I was looking forward to fighting it, but... Again, you basically have to one-shot those. The stage has been upgraded, so we have little effects like that. Fun thing, the Piv 100 Trials boss at launch had a glitch where if the stage effect goes off like that, it would actually cause the game to soft lock. They did patch it eventually, but again, this is one of those weird glitches where I can't even be mad that this slipped through, because like, a specific stage effect going off on a super boss is like such a rare condition that yeah, I can't be surprised that no one caught this in QA. That's a very specific set of variables. Anyway, you got a hammer throw badge. Damage enemies at any distance with a hammer toss that ignores defense. I forgot that part. That is very, very good actually. We have another cleft. We've already... Wait. These are different, aren't they? Yeah, they are actually different enemies, because the other ones we saw were... bald hyperclefts. These are spiky hyperclefts. So I will prioritize losing less health, so I'm gonna take this a little bit slow. And there it goes. That's actually good for me. That's a good thing in this case. Again, trying to avoid quoting good thing every time we say the phrase good thing. That's a hypercleft. It's basically a cleft that uses charged up moves. Attack max HP is 4, attack is 3, and defense is 3. When it charges up, its attack power rises to 9. Couple its rock hardness with its ability to charge up and things get scary. If you're confident, you may want to try doing super guards to send its attacks back. If you can't, you'd better use some items, or you'd better hightail it out of here. Aiden, did you miss the reference I did earlier? I'm curious now, because I did also quote that already. The mayor said something about a good thing, and so I just go good thing, goody, holy moly. You've been walking? Ah, that does explain it. But yeah, I've already made that joke. Every time I do it, I also do the little thumbs up arm pump. Like, literally every time. I had to move the controller to my other hand, hold down X in order to do it. I'm not even kidding. I'm so normal, I swear. I swear there's also stuff hidden behind the trees beyond the Shine Sprite. I don't remember where, though. Cute? Aw, you're also cute. What do we have to do here? Oh, right, we have to move this boulder. That's right. There we go. Wait, what does that accomplish? Oh, that's what it accomplishes. Oops. I'm silly. Hello. That is a lot of enemies. We will use our Yoshi pal. Actually, what I should be doing is a Quake Hammer. To take the Super Rush out of play. But yeah, in the Switch version, you can actually use Z, R, or R to button mash these. So this isn't that bad on a GameCube controller. Again, the only thing that would be annoying on a GameCube controller proper would be the paper move and the tube move as a result. Ow. That might be an issue. Multi-bounce, go! Oh hey, thanks Merly, this is actually very good timing. +3, hell yeah. Nice. Okay, got a super mush out of it. That's nice. You got a Shine Sprite, cool. This is a very pretty chapter. Yeah, this is creepy steeple. That nasty monster's place. This place wigs me out. Look, Gonzalez, let's just get that crystal star and get out of here. Fast! We can ground pound here. Get ambushed by a million Buzzy Beetles in a moment. Actually... I should fight one of these now, because we need to tattle them, and I'll forget otherwise. Oh hi, it's only one. That's actually very convenient. That's a lot of X-Nauts in the crowd. Which is funny, because you don't see X-Nauts here at all. But it kind of makes sense, because of reasons. That's a Buzzy Beetle. Oh, it's kind of cute. Max HP is 5, attack is 3, and defense is 4. It's got pretty good defense, and fire and explosions don't hurt it whatsoever. But if you jump on it, you can flip it over and drop its defense down to 0. Then it's at our mercy. Ha! Don't hesitate. Jump, 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 jump. Goombella suddenly having bloodlust. As you do. There should be one more Shine Sprite, but it's gonna be a ways off. So for now, we're gonna hop back. There's more to the right, but we can't do anything there yet, so I'm just gonna ignore that. Again, mostly did that for the tattle. Yeah, we're kinda hurting. We'll do this. We have 800 coins. What's 10? To heal. But yeah, I do genuinely wish the GameCube controller had the buttons laid out positionally rather than label, so that R would correspond to ZR on the Pro Controller. For the sake of this game. Because I think this game otherwise would be totally playable on a GameCube controller, except the paper mode would be kind of awkward. That'd be the only issue. Anyway, very pretty. Yeah, I mean, as pretty as a haunted steeple can be, I suppose. So, I see a key. However, first of all, we wanna go in here. We got a cookbook, a rather old cookbook penned by Maitre Delish. We have to come back here for a minigame that's new to this version, by the way. You got an Ice Smash badge, may temporarily freeze and immobilize an enemy. Well, we don't have to come back here, but there is actually something here that is exclusive to the Switch version, if I recall correctly. Is there really nothing else in this room? Guess not, okay. So we'll mosey. Actually, did I forget a star piece? We can get it on the way back. Wait. Did I miss it? Because it's apparently in here. Oh, it's behind this barrel. I think they moved it in this version. I think it's behind, like, over here in the original. Oh, so thank you for the head pads. I'm very late to that, but still. Yeah, we'll get that on the way back. We have to pass by here so many times anyway, it's fine. My friends have all been taken away. So lonely. My friends are all gone. I'm so very lonely. Poor guy. Anyway, we have this little, like, statue of a crystal star, so we're obviously in the right place lurking. Have a good lurk. Mwah. Alrighty. Secret passageway. I forget what this is, actually. You got a flower saver badge. Decreases the FP Mario uses for moves by 1 FP. Hell yeah. Next up we have this section. We got a little box, and that's it. We got a locked room, I'm pretty sure. Yep, it's locked. This is a treasure chest. What could be inside it? That's a lot of booze. That is a lot of booze, oh my god. Okay, it's quiz time, interloper. Just now when the box opened, how many of us booze came out? Total. 200. Good, very good. Take this, math nerd. Okay. See ya, sucker. I forgot he said that. Or I forgot they said that. Anyway, we got an Ultra Shroom, a Feel Great Mushroom. Replenishes 50 HP. I'm gonna stash that as soon as I can. But now that that's taken care of, actually the booze will block you from going through the doors, by the way. Are you going to be mean to me? No? Promise? Come on out, guys. So this is interesting. This is completely optional, but I will be doing it anyway. You have to aggro the booze. They will gradually latch onto Mario, like so, and force you out of the creepy steeple. So what you want to do is just keep doing this until this happens. He, you said you'd be nice. Let's get him, guys. So then they're all gonna merge, a la Luigi's Mansion with Boo losses, now that I think about it. Yeah. So this is interesting. This is a completely original song to the remake. This is not in the original game. I think it just uses the basic boss music normally. So that's cool. But they actually, again, they've made a lot of special tracks for like mini boss encounters and different like cutscenes that didn't originally have special music. That's an atomic boo. It's a giant boo made up of a ton of smaller boos. Max HP is 40, attack is 4, and defense is 0. This thing will try to smush us. It can also split up and send hundreds of boos at us. And when we attack, we might get so scared that we get confused, I can't move. I sure wouldn't want to see this thing standing behind me in the middle of the night. Creepy. Yeah, me neither. I don't think I'd agree with that. So it is preparing to launch a very powerful attack. But will this help us? Hell, yes. That is very fortunate for us. I should have multi-bonked, but it's okay. I'm bad at it, so we wouldn't gain much benefit from it anyway. One thing that does slow down the remake is showing the Shy Guys have to put the, like, the little stage effects up every time. Like they go down like that. That gets annoying, to be honest, because it just, you know, drags out the fight a little bit more, especially if it happens a lot. We have Mist on our side, which makes us have, like, a dodge effect. So we will avoid some attacks automatically. It's similar to, like, Dizzy or, like, the dodge badges. Okay, that did not help us that time. We can finish this off with a multi-bonk if I lock in. I did not lock in. I think I did one more damage. That's not... Wait, did it not do anything? I saw the effect show up, but I guess it didn't actually stun. That can cause paralysis, which is bad. They can stun lock you to the point where you can't even get a turn in. We actually did get the 50 coins, so that is considered a proper mini-boss. Which is nice. And there they go. And we got a special badge for our efforts. You got a lucky start badge. Makes something good happen when you first enter battle. The one problem with doing this is it'll cause boos to appear as regular enemies from now on, which can be a little bit annoying. We have already seen swoopers, so I'm gonna have Flurry assist. Because Flurry's attacks actually reach the swoopers better than most of the partners. Wow, this one's being really evasive. Basically, hitting enemies on the rafters like that is very frustrating. So, you can use Flurry to get around that. Alternatively, if you want to be cheeky, I want to see if I can get this to work. Gale Force. This basically like blows enemies out of the fight. You have to press and release with good timing. Like so. And we actually still get experience for it, so that's very nice. It's not like a flee state. It will actively give us the star points. Okay, fun thing now. What was the last stat I upgraded? It was probably BP, right? So we have 3 levels here, we have 3 levels here, and we have 3 levels here, so next is HP. Again, realistically, it would actually be better to go BP, FP, HP if I'm doing every stat one at, like, an order. It'd actually make more sense to go backwards, because BP is more useful than HP or FP in some ways. As backwards as that might sound a little bit. I don't know why that didn't count as a first strike. I'm not sure how to feel about that. That is a boo. I'm gonna do this anyway, because let's be real, we're gonna fight a lot of boos here. So we will get plenty of chances to tattle, even if this succeeds. It's just, I don't want to be arsed to deal with that fight, basically. I just want to get a move on. We are making decent time in this chapter. I don't know if we're finishing it tonight. Just because it is a little bit on the long side, so yeah, I'm not 100% sure on that. Either way, over here we have a special tree that drops a golden leaf. A weird leaf found in Creepy Steeple replenishes 10 FP, god damn it. Just gonna eat this, I guess. Sure, we'll give it to Goombella. She hasn't seen much of the fighting in this hallway specifically. If we want to go really extra, we can also fight all of the other enemies here, too. There should be a panel somewhere. There it is. Okay. Next, we need to go to this hallway. And again, how extra am I feeling to... Do I want to fight every swooper for experience? I think you should know the answer by now, given how compulsive I can be. That the answer is probably a yes. This isn't guaranteed to work, to be fair. I've just been getting really good luck, and also getting the action command timing really well. Alrighty, no prob. And again, I like being overleveled, so I'm gonna go out of my way to overlevel if I can. The one thing I'm not deciding on is booze in the hallway, because there's like a ton of booze in the hallway, and it's like, do I actually want to go out of my way to deal with all of those? Gale Force, go! In general, though, again, this is just kind of my way of dealing with RPGs, is just fight everything if I can. Obviously, like, Xenoblade's a big exception. Flurry really makes these fights go by really quickly, I'm discovering, which is very good to know and also very helpful. There should just be the two in this hallway. I don't think there's anything else in here. I always go up the upper hallway just because of the gold leaf, and then you can cut through down here. But we do have to move the staircase down. We need to get Goombella back out to Tattle, because we do have a bunch of booze coming up before too long. Yeah, there should be booze on the lower path, I think. There are definitely some on the upper path. Again, the spin jump is really finicky to actually get a first strike. It can be very frustrating. That would have been great, because then we wouldn't have to worry about taking damage, despite having to use FP to avoid taking damage. That's a boo. It's everyone's favorite ghost. Well, most everyone. Max HP is 7, attack is 3, and defense is 0. It's nothing to write home about on the attack side, but it can turn itself or allies invisible. If it turns invisible, we won't be able to hit it, so beat it while you can see it. These are kinda cute, but I sure wouldn't want to meet one in a dark alley. If I ran into one in the bathroom in the middle of the night, I'd... well, never mind. Never you mind what I do. Thanks, Goombella. Again, that is actually something that was in the original, for the most part. It was, like, rewritten a little bit, I think. It wasn't, like, verbatim, but like, the comment about, like, not wanting to run into one in the bathroom, that is actually in the original GameCube release. But yeah, if I actually want to fight all the boos, we're gonna be here for a bit. Like, straight up. There should be another one over here, actually. Or not. Maybe I'm just misremembering. But anyway, you got a steeple key. A key that opens the door in the creepy steeple. Yeah, if I actually want to fight all these, this is gonna take a bit. But I like being extra, so it's okay. I do feel like a big issue I've discovered editing the Mario and Luigi streams is sometimes I will be talking about a topic through fights that I could really just show, like, not show on the stream, on the video. But I always hesitate to cut out fights when I'm carrying a conversation straight through, because I don't want to have, like, weird segues because of the way I've edited things. Like, I'll get to the end of a fight and just be like, so, like, this is my dissertation on XYZ, and it's like, I don't want, like, there to be a weird gap in the conversation where you can't follow what happens. Like, it feels like a major thing got cut out of it. But that's just kind of my way of thinking about it, where it's like, I want a through line, basically. And is that a little bit, like, more perfectionist than I really need to be? Probably. But that is how I operate with editing, where it's like, I want there to be, like, connective tissue between the different parts, so you can actually gauge the conversation roughly. Hello, Mario. Welcome on in. We're almost to the quote-unquote end of Chapter 4. I'm saying quote, end of Chapter 4 for a reason. You got a Dizzy Dial. Temporarily makes all enemies dizzy. I think we got one. Yeah, we bought one, that's right. I don't like these. I'll toss it. Sorry, Dizzy. Dial. This is a very niche joke. But that's kind of my MO, is niche jokes. How's the Snow Fox doing? I'm actually feeling weirdly okay today. I'm kind of feeling alright, for once. Again, took Monday off for weather reasons, also had blood work that day. So I probably shouldn't have been streaming that day anyway. Next Monday, I do have an appointment, like a follow-up on the blood test results, so stream might be late next Monday. And also, I might not do Thousand Year Door next week. I might mix it up for the sake of next week being a thing. So I'm debating if I want to do a special set of streams for next week for a special occasion. Or if I just want to treat it like a normal week. Mainly my issue is I didn't make plans with anybody. I still haven't made plans to be like, hey, you want to like collab on like Friday after next for reasons, TM. I haven't done that at all. So like, would it be too last minute to be like, yo, let's play Mario Party? Like, would that be too last minute? Maybe. Got a slow mushroom, makes a party member recover HP gradually for a brief period. Hell yeah. I guess I'll eat a mushroom. We have so many. Oh, hell yeah. I don't think I could eat any part of that. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, because of my dietary choices. Yeah, I'm just gonna say right now, next week might be special. I might be doing streams all week. I might do like, yeah, a stream a day if I'm feeling really ambitious. But I've also made no plans or scheduling for such an event, so maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should actually, like, organize first before I commit to anything. Friday's stream is also kind of up in the air of what we're doing, because it kind of depends on if I get to a good stopping point in this chapter. Because if we do another stream, we'll likely get halfway through, what was I saying? We'll likely get halfway through chapter 5. No, wait. Chapter 4 has a lot of setup, actually. Or chapter 5 has a lot of setup. So, like, if we have just the end of chapter 4 and Trouble Center stuff, we'll probably only get small ways into actual chapter 5 proper. Chapter 5 is also a pretty beefy chapter as is, too. It's involved. So there is the fear of being partway through chapter 5 and then taking a week off in Thousand Year Door and then trying to remember what the hell I was doing. But Thousand Year Door, at least, if there's any consolation, Thousand Year Door is a game that I know very well. So I can easily put the game down for a week and come back and be fine. Like, not to toot my own horn too much, but that is how I feel. I can get back in the swing of things very easily with this game. I don't know if the save block was here originally. I think it was outside the room. You could play Mario Party if the stream is late. It depends on how late I can go. I need to figure out logistics of that. Or I could just do a Saturday stream as like a bonus. That's always an option. Anyway, we are at the quote-unquote end of chapter. That didn't take very long. Hey, hang on there, Slick. What are you doing interrupting my me time? This is the monster the mayor was talking about? You gotta be kidding me. Who are you calling a monster? What's your problem? Why do you need to pick a fight? I'm busy thinking up new pranks and stuff. It's not easy either. Now get lost. Of course you guys won't. No way you ninnies go away quietly, am I right? Well, alright then, Slick. Fine. Yes, I turned the villagers into pigs. Big deal. Big deal, you big jerk. Why would you do something like that? Well, you know, they're also depressing and boring and dim-witted all the time. So instead of wallowing in gloom, I figured they might as well wallow in mud. Ha! Now the pigs get it. It's not just so perfect, it's like irony or something. So what, you got a problem with that? I guess you do. So let's play, Slick. Very atmospheric. Boss time, 40 HP, like 3 attack or something. Again, I remember HP values, I don't remember the others as well. Oh hi, thanks. That actually is very helpful, to get a little bit of extra damage on. on him this turn. Huh? Wow, how totally bizarre. This thing isn't listed in here. There's a monster in here that looks like this thing, but it doesn't list a name. Max HP is 4, the attack is 4, and defense is 0. I was close. It's apparently really good at transforming itself into other things. Maybe it used that power to turn the villagers into pigs. This thing is a real jerk. Great. Yuck, yuck, yuck. I guess I'll get down and dirty if you're gonna play like that, slick. God damn it. I was like, oh no, do I remember the timing of this on this version? And the answer is no. Anyway, 40 HP, 0 defense, this goes really quick. This is similar stats to Rock Hawk, as an example. So it's kind of anticlimactic having this be the boss, in a way. There we go. See, I still have it a little bit. Again, I say that when it's not even the same timing that I'm actually used to. But yeah, we are chipping away this mysterious ghost's health very quickly. Time to regroup here. So you think you're a couple of heavies, huh? Well then, my dear friends, if you thought changing folks into pigs was impressive, then you're gonna love this. I've got something very special for you here. If I recall correctly, if you actually one-shot this boss, they will basically force this cutscene to play because it is very integral to the actual plot of the chapter. How do you like them apples? Now that's magic, people! Now you're fighting yourself, huh? I'm a dang genius. I can't do a good Mario voice, I'm discovering. It's me, Mario. I don't think I've ever been able to. This isn't a gender thing. It's like, I just think I've always been bad at this. Taking a chance. Let's go. Yuck, 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 yuck. Hold on. What? What? Huh? You beat me? That's a lot of star points. And a lot of coins. And you get a little special jingle for all the chapter clear fights, which is nice. I don't think they show Mario actually attacking there in the original. You got a crystal star! Damn, this chapter is really short. They only took like an hour. That wasn't very long at all. People do miss it saying end of chapter instead of cleared, though cleared I think is more accurate of a translation. Mario defeated the Scourge of Creepy Steeple and found the 4th Crystal Star. The people of Twilight Town have surely recovered from their awful curse by now. At this rate, Mario's quest to collect all 7 Crystal Stars will be done in no time. With his back to Creepy Steeple, Mario sets out toward his bright future. It's me, Mario! I struggle with falsetto a lot. Are you kidding me? What a total pushover. Well, we got the Crystal Star, so let's get out of here. Hey, so, yeah, he switched places with us. The chapter's not over. We have a problem. So I had the realization earlier of why this darkly right... Why do you need your name on something in order to actually use the pipe to and fro? It's because we can't leave now. Yes, this time we'll take that Mario and get his map. With the Super Bomb here, there's no way we can fail. No, not likely. Gah. Vivian, hand me that glorious Super Bomb. Huh? Vivian, don't you dare. Does that huh mean what I think it does? I never had it. You were holding it just 2 seconds ago. You said it was too important to trust me with. Oh, you terrible liar. Stop making up stories to cover for yourself. If I don't have it, then obviously you must have it. And obviously you lost it. Or are you trying to imply that I lost it, you little lollygagging worm? Of course not, Beldam. Well, we can't do much without it. Now, can we? Oh, you're such an idiot. Very well, I'm sure you must have dropped it around here somewhere, so why don't you look for it while Marilyn and I take a well-earned siesta? And if you don't find it, well, you know what will happen, don't you? I get punished. That's right, you little twit, so get cracking. Come on, Marilyn, let's leave this useless little fool to her chore. Huh? Aww. Poor Vivian. She really goes through it in this chapter. It's over here. Yep, there it is. That was the one I'm missing. I do like the little gradient on Mario in this. He's not like pure shadow. It's a little like dark purple at the top and it gets a little bit lighter purple. This is the worst part of the chapter, but... Case in point. This part sucks. Getting back to town is the most miserable experience because of just how narrow these hallways are, or these passageways are. It's really hard to actually avoid combat. But again, this version is generous because they don't make you lose coins when you run away. Okie dokie, just gonna scoot on by. Oh, y'all don't want what you're selling. Also, my talk to all NPCs. Hey, what's up, Slick? I've been waiting for you. Hey, yeah, you're Mario, right? What a great name. And I really dig this body, too. Man, I can jump. Can I jump now? And hey, you're so popular around here. I got mobbed. I just love being you. Yeah, it's so cool. I don't think I ever want to stop. So you figured it out by now, right, Slick? Your body and name belong to me now. See, I've got the power to change my shape into anyone I want. It comes in handy. But to really be someone, I need to take the name and body, too. Which means you turn into a shadow and can't use your name. Tough break, Slick. That's not enough either. I aim to erase you for good. I guess it'd be unsporting to ruin you without a challenge, so I'll give you one chance. If you guess my real name, I'll give you back your name and body. What do you say, Slick? This'll be fun, right? Now guess, what's my name? Hit me with your best shot. Fire away. So yeah, you get a special keyboard for this. It's missing a P. I wish they did this with Yoshi naming, just because it looks diegetic with the universe. Rangamundo, little nobody. Who'd name their kid that? Prepare for doom, Slick. Yuck, 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 and don't even think about running from battle, you hear? No running. Hey, guess what we're gonna go do? We can't hurt each other like this, by the way. You're not thinking about running away, are ya? You'd better not be. Hey, bad news. I'm running. Hey, the meter's like already filled. They just let you run from this because it's required. They don't even have pretense about it. Ah, that's no fun. The curse has been lifted since Mario beat that bad ghost and that perfect red cap. The scuffed blue overalls, he's the absolute best. Why don't you do something about your appearance and spiff up like Mario, huh? I've been thinking lately, I don't really want to be a pig, but being a crow could be okay, because then I could fly. No one's ever heard of a flying pig. So if we go in here, we have a situation. Huh? I do not understand this madness. Pas du tout. Not at all. I just do not get it. I remember coming here through that pipe, but it gets fuzzy after that, and now I do not know why I'm here. Now, not that it is a problem. This young woman is quite fetching, eh? I collect the goods and she sells them. Simple. A good shop like a good marriage just depends on teamwork, my friend. So show your support and buy something. Oh, this is awkward. That pig wasn't my husband after all. This guy's younger and kind of handsome. What a strapping fellow. Perhaps it's time I traded in for a new husband. I'm only fooling. Well then, I don't think Dupree is interested. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. I don't know if I'll use any of the boo sheets, to be honest, because I'm a hoarder in RPGs. I collect items and then never use them. The curse was oink lifted. That Mario sure was oink something, wasn't he? Ah, I can't stop oinking. What should I oink do? The moon granted my wish. I never turned into a pig. Someone living on the moon must have heard my wish. Who do you think lives there? Princess Peach? Haha, too funny. You must be a dreamer. What an imagination. We want to talk to you. If you're looking for the Battle Master, you found him, pal. Don't think I've seen your lack of mug before, though. You got a name, tall, dark, and faceless? What? What? You got your name stolen? Huh, that's a new one on me. Anyway, I'm gonna call you Nameless Frank for now. You need fighting lessons, Nameless Frank? I know my fights, let me tell ya. Wanna talk violence? Gotcha, give me some time to figure out a few new secrets and come back whenever. Hey, we are the Traveling Sisters 3. Hey, I think we were pigs until a moment ago. No way, we were not pigs. But if we were, we'd be such cute ones, huh? That's very funny to me. Nameless Frank. Again, obviously brand new dialogue since that character was not in the original. Yes, I'm a novelist. It's not all that easy on the ice, but I read by moonlight. So what kind of books do you like anyway? Is that how I answered it as a kid? Shouldn't you spend your time reading something a little more worthwhile? I think he says that for everything, to be fair. Now that Mario took care of that curse monster, I don't have to guard the gate. But here I am doing it anyway. Yeah, just to keep the weirdos out, you know? Yeah, you look kinda weird. If I had to classify you, you'd be a bad guy. Wow, thanks. Thanks a lot. So yeah, we're not super welcome in town, unsurprisingly, as a little shadow figure. Thanks to Mario, our village is back to normal at last. If you see Mario, you should thank him too. Mommy, I'm hungry. Pork chops. I don't know why that kid wants to eat pigs so badly. That's very effed up. Under the circumstances. What'll I do? What'll I do? Poor me. Poor Vivian. You know, you can get through anything if you have good memories to cling to. Now, if I can just figure out how my days as a pig qualifies good memories. We're free, yes! We're no longer pigs! I say yoink, no more. Oink, I just want to sing. You know, people often say that my shadow is faint, but yours is really something. I mean, you are a shadow, no offense or anything. What? A guy with a red cap and some blue overalls? That sounds familiar. Come on, Brain. Oh yeah, that's Mario. He's this adventurer who saved our village. Are you an adventurer too? I like adventures. So yeah, if we actually try to leave, we can't, because we don't have a name. So yeah, that's why the whole Darkly plot happens. It just dawned on me today. Oink, 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 oink. I'm practicing for pig time. If I go to the swine side, I'm going to be more positive. There's no more pig curse, you're kidding. Could you give me some time alone? You spent so much time getting ready for this. For nothing. Now I move in here, a shadow like you'd fit right in, you know what I mean? Thanks. Oh, thank you. We owe you so much, Mario. Please take this as a token of our thanks. Eat up. Mario seems kind of different. I mean, he's sort of like the life of the party now, so I guess that's cool. Boy, Mario sure got chatty all of a sudden. I mean, he like never talks. Oh well, I guess it's not too totally weird or anything. My, Mario's rather dramatic of late, isn't he? To be honest, I rather enjoyed his quiet dignity and strength of character. Now, who might you be? I don't remember inviting any shadows to my house. Sorry, but Mario's visiting today. If you don't need anything, please leave. Okay. Huh? You wanna know if Gonzalez has been acting different lately? I mean, I guess he's more annoying now. What with all that, the weird shouts and yuck 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 laughing and stuff. Hey, ha, whoa, hee, wow, look at me, it's me, Mario. Yuck 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 yuck. I'm trying my best. But with that taken care of, actually, can we talk to Vivian? I'm looking for something very important. If I don't find it, my sister's going to punish me again. It should be around here somewhere, but I just can't find it. Alright, ads are actually just about to start, so I'm gonna save. And we will help out Vivian. Momentarily. I'm not gonna lie, I don't actually remember where the item is, but we'll figure it out as we go along.